So, hello, good day, Bunani. My name is Noviana. Here, I would like to present about my lesson planning for the teaching practicum. Here I am in Bundari class. It is LLA class. So, LLA class consists of 30 or more or less 30 or 32 students, and I thought that the English level of the students are advanced. Here's a thing of the concept that I would like to teach is first, I would like to clarify in the first planning that I've already submitted in the LMS Punani class is actually about the assessing reading. But then Bundari revised it and asked me to teach about the assessing writing. Basically, the teaching will be after midterm test in the third week of October. But in sudden, I have already got the notification from her that I'll have to teach in the next week, which means October 8th. What is the teaching topic will be? It is the review about the previous meeting. In total, there are 5 meetings talking about assessing listening and speaking. Based on the 5 meetings previously, there are group presentations and also live discussion in a Zoom meeting by Bundari. So I have to review about the topic of the group presentation and also the discussion that I have already followed. That's why in the asynchronous time, I would like to upload the video in a YouTube consists of the instruction how to make the summary, because in the class I don't want to make them only talk and there is no written of such as a report. So that's why I use Google it to summarize all of their understanding once in the big class. And how the mechanism will be. So here I've already provided the template to provide 3 big questions related to what do you remember about the testing, assessing, and teaching, as like in the first meeting of the introduction LA class. And the second will be the principle of the language assessment, consists of those 5 big topics. And the last is about the concept of assessing listening and assessing speaking. Basically, I would like to know their understanding, their further explanation related to a group presentation and also the discussion in a written. So they have to make the branches based on their account and then fulfill all of these branches like this, and it is freely for them to write it down. And another friends also can make the additional information if they think that they already know some things, because this summary will be beneficial for them. That's why I would like to make this work together in one time. This asynchronous consists of Google will be in 2 terms of period. First before the day before the class and the second after the Zoom meeting. Because in a Zoom meeting, I have to make the live discussion as a synchronous time. I would like to make the Q&A and then also a special time for them to make the clarification, additional information, or something that they would like to add based on this understanding. Also, that's why in the end of the meeting, they can access Google it to make the additional information, to write about something that they would like to clarify or they would like to revise something. So it can be. In the last of those activities, I would like to ask them to make a reflection, and it is written and it is beneficial for me to plan my next teaching. So I would like to use Canva because it's more visual, and what they have to write is about this. I expect that they have to make a critical reflection consists of this, and this based on their previous meeting and then their behind the scene of group presentation preparation, and also everything, not only about the assessment, not only about the LLA class, but also their difficulties to make the group presentation maybe, and they would like to share something, so it is open for them. And because this is more official, I'll expect that other friends will learn something from their writing, from each of the students' writing. So that's why I would like to make it more public. So that's all for the next Thursday teaching. And for the second teaching, it will be happen after the midterm, and it would be about the review of assessing reading. And more or less, I would like to make a same techniques. But then for the third meeting, brainstorming, I would have to make a quiz and also a lecturing about the assessing writing. And more or less, I have made a simple presentation and I use Powtoon. This will be my lecturing session, consists of the concept of assessing writing and also the instruction for the student to do what's next. And it will be uploaded on YouTube because in these previous meetings they use YouTube comment for the discussion session. Because they have difficulties to access elements, and also one and two reason that they cannot access the elements. So that's why Boundary give the freedom to make the discussion on the YouTube comments. So that's why I will be more active in that platform here. So that's all my planning for the teaching practicum, the 3 teaching practicum. Thank you.